Hey, it's Nadine with your weekly energy forecast. For me, last week has been heartfelt. I had to make a decision to put the horse to sleep, help it with its transitioning. And it's never good to over spiritualize in life, but it does make it easier, the pain of losing an animal that you dearly love and it has had a lot of meaning in your life, if you can keep contact with them in the spirit world. It's not the first time that I had to put down a horse. um, for me it's important that I stay with it, as they get the injection and they fall, and I just, this was strange because in Australia you have to bury it on your own land. You can imagine that's a big pit, and I was very lucky that some their client friend has a machine who can do that, and he did a perfect job. And the working together with the other people, it went nice. Although you can imagine how our other part of the brain just wants to go in this other kind of vibrational level. And I'm like, no, you stick with love and you keep talking to the higher self of the horse. And there was a second, although I had he was okay before, he was in a lot of pain, he was really suffering. And was like, yeah, it's good. But when the first little anesthesia came in, he was like, no, I don't think I want to go anymore. And I'm like, I checked with his higher self, and higher self said, that's just, we always are on two levels. We have the level of our ego where we experience our daily things, and we have a level where we can see from a higher perspective, and to do the right thing is not always easy. Making difficult decisions, making, this is the time, how do you do it? And you keep checking in over and over again. And I've been doing this for months. And as soon as we started to fill it with sand, the grave, his spirit came out and stood next to me. And it was so beautiful to see. It was like, I have no pain, I can move in his astral body. And I think that's where a lot of my comfort come from, is it's alive in my heart, but only when I stay at a high vibrational level. If I go and, oh, this is hard and I'm sad and I'm down, I can't feel it. And I know also there's somebody, a friend of a friend that passed away around the same time, and she showed up like an angel to our friend, stroking her hair. And we can have these experience with life after death, where we can really get in contact if we are at the right vibrational level. And that is for everything in life. And that's what I wanted to talk about today and for the coming week, is make sure your energy is not split, that you don't go, I want this, but I don't know, maybe. No split energy. You go, I've made this decision that this is where I'm going to go. This is what I'm aiming for. And you keep checking in with your higher self. You're not coming from ego. You go like, no, I focus on my desire, and my desire is heartfelt. It's good for me, for everybody involved. It's the right thing to do. I focus on it. And then you stop contradicting yourself. As soon as you have doubt, contradiction coming in on a heartfelt, real, good, honest desire, you push away the taking form of it, the putting it into the material world. So you have to keep your full heart in whatever you're doing, and make sure your energy doesn't split up. Yeah, I want to, but what if? And I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. It's autumn here in the southern hemisphere. I think I avoided the sneeze. Have a sip of my warm tea. I'm drinking Tulsi tea with rose. I love it. It's a herbal tea. Tulsi is made from basil leaf tea. It's just beautiful. So I'm also going to do a card for the energy. I'm using spirit cards. Love these cards. From John Arthur Mosley. I follow him on Instagram. He makes such beautiful paintings, and I think he's in Arizona. It's nice. He goes out with his camper, sits in nature. It's so important that we stay in contact with nature and follow nature. And nature is full of endings and new beginnings. I lost a lot of animals lately, especially since we started having chickens. They seem to die quite easily. You know, eaten by a snake, killed by a dog, died from some unknown disease. And always the favorite ones, the ones you have. Yeah. And then it opens up for something else. That's always an ending is room for a new beginning. Okay, what card? Why is nothing popping out? Oh, this one's popping out. Spirit Guardian. Is it one card? It feels like two. They're really nice cards, like they're thick and they have this beautiful surface. I'll read a bit extra about the card. I can see all these animals. I was just talking about animals, and there's a lot of them that are on it. I hold it here while I read in the book. I am the pulse of greater understanding, a guide that serves all creation, the guardian of protection itself. As I breathe and know of my connection through the animals, sky, sea, and wind, I stand in reverence for all that lives. You are protected and also here to protect. You are loved and also here to love. So find your center and live with intention. I am calling forth into a higher dimension of service. Yeah, you see how we are all connected, as I said, and I lost a lot of animals in the last 2-3 years. Oh, I have a lot of animals. And we are all interconnected, also with other human beings. As an empath, because my chakras, my aura is so open, I feel so much suffering around me that I don't need to spend time just alone by myself, like a lot. I need so much down alone time. Sometimes it's not funny. I feel like I should be doing more in this world. I'm not doing enough. But it is what it is, because I feel that interconnectedness, I try to heal and make sure that everybody's pain that I feel around me, that I can somehow transform that to a finer energy, a finer vibrational level. And I want you to also realize that you are here for your specific purpose. You are needed to be the way you are, exactly like that. And you deserve to be loved the way you are. Okay? Now, feel in your heart this week what is a heart-focused desire. And from there, without any contradiction, no split energy, wholeheartedly go and get it. You got it. And see you all next week. Or if you like some help, like personal mentoring, I have one spot available at the moment for private mentoring. You can send me a message here on my website, or if you watch this on YouTube, you can just comment. Best is no, go to my website, nadinenelen.com, and there's this contact me, and contact me through my website. Okay, bye for now and see you next week.